A protein bar promises 150 calories. A lawsuit says it actually tested at 275, nearly double, with 5 times the fat the label claims. That bar is David, the most hyped protein bar in America. And that lawsuit is the whole problem with this aisle. The number on the front of a protein bar is a marketing decision, not a measurement. David sells for about $3.25 a bar on one promise, 28 grams of protein, 0 sugar, 150 calories, and that promise is now being challenged in court. 7 bars are robbing you blind, and the one in your gym bag is on this list. The 3 that are actually worth it, the best of them cost less than David, and it comes last, so stay with me. Number 7, David. It is the bar every fitness influencer pushed this year, launched by the same founder who built RXBar and sold it for $600 million, a brand that knows exactly how to package a number. And then there is that lawsuit. 3 customers sent David bars to an independent lab, and according to the complaint filed in federal court in New York, instead of 150 calories, they measured between 263 and 275, and instead of 2.5 grams of fat, as much as 13. That is the calorie count off by more than 100, and the fat off by a factor of 5. David maintains its labels are accurate and is fighting the suit. At $3.25 a bar a day is roughly $95 a month. Premium money for a number that is currently a claim, not a confirmed fact, because there is no published third-party verification on the finished bar. The difference is the lawsuit, not the lab report. Number 6, Power Crunch. The crispy wafer bar that markets itself on protein. The reality is around 14 grams of protein for over 210 calories, wrapped in a buttery creme wafer that eats like a dessert. The protein to calorie ratio is among the worst here, because most of those calories are fat, not protein. You are buying a cookie that happens to contain some protein at a protein bar price. The difference is the fat, not the protein. Number 5, RXBar. The no BS brand, egg whites, dates, nuts, printed right on the front. It sells for around $2 per bar, and the honesty stops at the macros. An RXBar delivers about 12 grams of protein alongside roughly 13 grams of sugar from the dates and about 210 calories. So you are paying a premium for the least protein and the most sugar of any so-called clean bar here. Run the math. About 15 cents per gram of protein, 2 to 3 times what the same gram costs from a tub of powder, and close to $60 a month if you eat one a day. The difference is the date sugar, not the protein. Number 4, Luna Bar. Marketed for years as the wholesome, balanced nutrition bar, the responsible choice. Turn it over and you get roughly 8 to 9 grams of protein, a chocolate coating, and the macros of a candy bar for about $1.50. It eats like a candy bar because nutritionally it mostly is one, dressed in a wellness label and a health halo. The difference is the marketing, not the macros. Number 3, Clif Bar, the original. This one is not padded, it is shelved in the wrong aisle. A standard Clif Bar carries about 10 grams of protein against 40 plus grams of carbohydrate, double-digit sugar, and 250 calories. That is an energy bar built to fuel a 3-hour ride, and for that, it works. But the person grabbing one as a high-protein desk snack is eating the carbohydrate and sugar load of a candy bar for a fraction of the protein they think they bought and paying snack bar prices to do it. The difference is the carbohydrate, not the protein. Number 2, the organic, clean premium bars, GoMacro, and the ones like it. These are the most expensive on the shelf, often $2.50 to $3.50 per bar, sold on organic, vegan, plant-based virtue. The protein is real, but they are sweetened with brown rice syrup, coconut sugar, and date paste to the tune of 10 to 20 grams of sugar per bar. Organic sugar spikes your blood sugar exactly like the regular kind. You are paying the highest price in the aisle for one of the highest sugar loads. The difference is the word clean, not the sugar count. Number 1, the bar I told you was in your gym bag. Built. This is the sneakiest bar in the whole aisle because nothing on the label looks wrong. Around 17 grams of protein, low sugar, low calories, a light marshmallow textured bar that tastes incredible. No red flags at all. But read the protein source. Built's bars are padded with collagen peptides. Collagen is a protein technically, but it is an incomplete one, missing tryptophan and low in the essential amino acids that actually build and repair muscle. The FDA still lets a brand count collagen toward total protein grams, so the label proudly says 17, while the muscle-building protein your body can actually use is meaningfully lower. This is the bar that catches the disciplined buyer, the one who checks the sugar and the calories and sees nothing wrong, because the catch is not in the macros. It is in the kind of protein, and the label is built so you never think to look. At roughly $2.50 a bar, about $75 a month, you are paying a premium for 17 grams on paper and fewer usable grams in your body. The difference is the collagen, not the complete protein. So how do you spot the padding yourself? 3 tests for any protein bar in any store. Test 1. Read the protein source, not the number on the front. The first protein listed should be a complete protein, whey, milk, egg, or soy. If the ingredient list leans on collagen, gelatin, or added free amino acids like glycine and taurine, the protein number is inflated because the standard lab test measures nitrogen and those cheap ingredients spike nitrogen without building a single gram of muscle. This trick is called amino spiking, and it has triggered class action lawsuits against supplement makers including MusclePharm and MuscleTech. Look for a % daily value next to the protein. If a bar uses cheap or incomplete protein and hides that percentage, assume the worst. Test 2. Read the sugar and the sugar alcohols. Real sugar over about 10 to 12 grams means you bought a candy bar with a protein garnish. The zero sugar bars carry their own tax in sugar alcohols and added fibers like maltitol, erythritol, and chicory root that can wreck your stomach in the doses these bars use. One number is on the front, the other is buried in the ingredient list, so read both. Test 3. Cost per gram of complete protein. Plain whey powder delivers a gram for about 5 to 10 cents. A typical bar runs $2 to $3 for 15 to 20 grams, 3 to 4 times the price per gram, before you even check whether the protein is complete. One bar a day is $60 to $90 a month against roughly $6 to $8 a month for the same protein from a tub of powder you can actually verify. The bar buys you convenience and flavor, and that is a fair trade, as long as nobody tells you it is the smarter nutritional choice. If this is changing how you read a protein bar label, subscribe. We read every label, so you do not have to. 7 bars, 7 different problems, 1 pattern. The protein on the front of the wrapper is either padded, diluted, or simply not what the label implies. Now here are 3 bars that answer the question the avoid list dodged. Do you actually deliver complete protein for the money? These 3 are not my opinion. They are the bar's independent dietitians and product testing reviews put at the top, again and again, for the same reason. Complete protein, honest macros, and numbers that hold up when someone actually checks them. Number 3, pure protein, the value pick. Around 20 grams of complete dairy-based protein for about $1, $25 per bar, roughly $37 a month, the lowest cost per gram of complete protein you will find on a name brand bar anywhere. It is not glamorous and it does not pretend to be. The difference is the price, not the protein. Number 2, Quest. 21 grams of dairy isolate protein, roughly a gram of sugar, and the best protein to calorie ratio on the shelf at around $2 a bar. One honest caveat for this channel. It leans on sugar alcohols and added fiber. So if those upset your stomach, it is not your bar. But the protein is complete, and the dose is real and verifiable on the panel. The difference is the sugar alcohol, not the protein. Number 1, the bar I told you to wait for, the one I actually buy. Bear Bells. 20 grams of complete milk protein, a single gram of sugar, around 200 calories, no sugar alcohol gut bomb, and at about $2.50 a bar, it is cheaper than David with more usable protein in it. It tastes like a candy bar and delivers like a protein source, the best balance of complete protein, low sugar, and price in the aisle. None of these three are health food, and none pretend to be. They simply deliver the protein they promise without the collagen padding, the candy bar sugar, or the premium price markup. The difference is the protein, not the packaging. The people getting robbed in this aisle are not lazy and they are not careless. They are the disciplined ones, the people trying to hit a protein goal, reaching for the biggest number and the cleanest wrapper, trusting that high protein meant high protein and 150 calories meant 150 calories. They did everything a responsible shopper is supposed to do. They read the front of the package. The problem is that the front of the package is written by the marketing team, and the truth is on the back in the ingredient order and the protein source and the sugar alcohol line nobody reads. The lifters who do not get fooled do not chase the new flavor or the influencer bar. They flipped one wrapper over once, read the first ingredient, found a complete protein, checked the sugar, did the cost per gram math, and made one decision. They stopped shopping the front and started reading the back. They are loyal to the protein, not the packaging. If you have a protein bar you trust, drop it in the comments, the brand, what you pay per bar, and the very first protein source on the ingredient list. If you missed our breakdowns of the creatine and magnesium brands that failed lab tests, they are linked below. Subscribe if you have not already. This channel follows the molecule, not the marketing.